Hey everyone, welcome back to another, episode of Solving the Pod. Before we get into our episode, we just want to make this a little quick video. So recently, you guys have probably heard some rumors about us, some events that took place recently, and probably on social media or wherever. But we just want to let you guys know right now, anything you've heard about us, anything you've seen, any stories, we advise you not to believe them. We're 100% truthful, and just real quick, we want to apologize to anyone that was affected by our actions or our words. We know that can be. We know we said some things that we've said some things and done some things that were pretty questionable, I believe. So I'm gonna be the first to say I apologize for that. I don't know if there's anything more you want to add on to that.
We're just sorry. I mean, it's our actions don't represent us, but we're just really sorry, and we're sorry to the people affected, and we'll learn from this experience.
Yeah. Moving on from here on out, that won't be any activity that'll be tolerated. Anything that we had done, anything we'd said, won't be tolerated from here on out. For anyone that we affected, I apologize to my viewers, my listeners, to my parents, to my family, my parents that I've probably embarrassed. Yeah, it's obviously a little emotional, but so yeah, once again, I apologize. We apologize for our actions, and we just hope that you guys can look past this and just forgive us for anything you might have heard, and thank you. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
I think you said it all.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Solving the Pod. This is episode 39, I believe.
39?
I'm not going to let you guess this time.
I know. I've gotten it wrong twice.
Yeah, you get it wrong every time.
Every time.
Okay. What's up, man? Thanks for coming out on such a short notice.
Of course.
Were you working?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
I was working. That's fine. I mean, I'm just super tired after a 12-hour shift, but it's fine. I'm here for you.
Yeah. So anyway, on today's episode, but no, I wanted to bring you on, man. I needed a spot filled in, and you're the guy to go to.
I'm always here.
You're always here. Like, you always say yes to me.
Like, Andy's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Text though.
Yeah. And the one time I text you, you're like, I'm at work. I'm like,
no,
you're lying.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Come over. Come over, hurry.
So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about. I went to go watch Fast and Furious the other day. The first one, the very first
jealous.
one, the very first one. It was at the theater here in town, and it was awesome because the first time I ever watched the Fast and Furious, I went to a drive-in.
What?
Yeah, the movie came out in 2001, so I was like
32.
What? No, 2000. No, I was 6.
It's a good age.
And so we watched it in a drive-in, but so I got to watch it in a theater, which I think was really cool because I had never seen it in theater.
Yeah.
So I guess just that experience. But now I think about it, it's kind of stupid. Like
what?
I just paid money on a movie, and that's already out on DVD that has been out on DVD for like the past 21 years,
yeah.
20 years, and I paid. I don't know. That was a bad idea.
Dude.
And either way, you know what? I like I said, I liked it because it was in a theater setting. And you know what? Because and for some reason, I don't know if they felt like because it was an older movie, they had to blast the audio, but it was loud as shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm talking like I was like it was like especially the car racing scenes, but that was cool though. It was so loud that you could hear like things you wouldn't be able to hear normally.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
you heard like the turbine, or is it the turbine or the turbo? Like when it spools back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could hear that, and I was like, what? Like I didn't know they had those noises in the movie.
That's sick.
But it was really cool just seeing all that. And honestly, it looked pretty good. Like it's I don't maybe it's remastered, but I mean, because they didn't have 4K and shit back in 2001, so it looks pretty good though. Like I don't know, when I got done watching it, like I fucking thought I was gonna just walk out and get into my '98 Honda Accord. And
Was it packed? Was there a lot of people?
Yeah, no. There was people, but not a lot.
Okay.
There was a lot of like I don't know, they probably looked like they were like 15, 16.
Oh, okay. So they're barely getting into it.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if they know what it is or what. But no, it was just cool, like for me seeing it. And
Awesome.
then,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not judging you because every time Top Gun comes out in the theater every year, I go. Just because it's a whole new experience for me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah,
So,
dude, it's awesome. But last time I went, which is like 2-3 years ago now because of COVID, it was badass because it was packed.
Yeah.
There was no seat that was not like filled.
Mhm.
Like it was awesome. So like I took a couple of my friends that have never seen Top Gun and then they watched it and they loved it. So
that's dope. How did it look? Because that's an older movie.
It's still
because
good.
even if you watch that like back in the day, it still had like those little spots that
so it is like that, but they remastered it in 4K.
Oh wow.
So but it's still, I mean, as best as they can get it to.
Oh okay.
But the audio is what I feel like really got bumped up, like the voices and then the explosions and everything. So it's pretty badass.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that we're on the topic of like movies and shit, I don't think we talked about it, but I mean, obviously, if you guys don't know, Andy has his movie reviews.
Yeah.
And he's just bringing them back because now we're able to watch movies in theaters. So I know you're starting that back up.
Yeah.
We went to go watch Mortal Kombat. And afterwards we did the thing, and it didn't come out that great.
No.
So we went to go watch Mortal Kombat, and as soon as the movie ended, we went over to Andy's house and recorded one, and I thought it came out great.
It was just, there was a lot. We did good. There was just like a lot of background audio and like the dogs.
Oh,
like,
and the girls.
Yeah. It was just too much going on. Like
you need lavalier mics.
Yeah, I do.
You really do.
I really, really do.
They're pretty expensive though.
Yeah, they are. But yeah, I feel like that's the only reason I haven't released it.
Mhm.
Like, because I was editing it and I was like, I can't. I don't know. I wasn't gonna be happy, especially like it was your first time being on there. Like I was like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, you could just do whatever you want with me. I really don't care. But yeah, I figured we could talk about a little here. Not too much. That way, when we do finish the video, they can go and finish it. Yeah, but I think we can say like basic things.
Yeah.
Like for one, I really like.
Are we gonna talk spoilers?
No spoilers.
Okay.
No. There's no spoilers. I'm just based off like the graphics, CGI and stuff. Yeah. Definitely very gory.
Yeah. Hardcore.
Yeah. Like pretty bad. Like I mean, if you guys have played the video games, as gory as those are, they just turned it into like a movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, and then
fatalities are great.
Yeah, and it's cool. So that's another thing I liked about the movie too. Was if you're a big fan of Mortal Kombat, like the video game, I talked about it. Or whatever we talked about it.
We talked about it.
And they reference the video game a lot.
Yeah.
And I like that. There's like when they do like fatality in the background, someone just says fatality. Like, and I was like, the fuck. So they really incorporate like the video game, which I really like, which I think is cool because, like I said, I think everyone knows Mortal Kombat because of the video game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I wanted to ask you this. I kind of thought about it more because we've had more time to think about it. Did you like that they didn't have the tournament in this movie? Because this is a lead up to Mortal Kombat.
So I don't know if that's a spoiler alert. I don't think so, really.
No.
Yeah, really.
Well,
I don't think so. Yeah.
You ruined it.
No, I mean, because I know they are probably going to show at one point, but what they're doing is they're building they're rebuilding.
Yeah,
they're starting over. So obviously the first movie they have to introduce each character, and the thing is there's so many Mortal Kombat characters.
There's a lot.
Especially with it doesn't help that they haven't made a movie in so many years, and in between those years, between the last Mortal Kombat back in like the 90s.
Yeah, it was like 98, 96.
Yeah,
Annihilation.
So from there to now, they had all these video games that introduced all these crazy ass fucking characters.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, cool. Well, I guess now we got to incorporate them into, our 2021 and up movies. So, what we were talking about?
That there's just so many that they didn't talk about the tournament.
Yeah. And so, like I said, there's a lot of characters. So I feel like it's gonna take a while. They have to explain because obviously the main characters, they explain like how they became them, and
yeah,
it's really good. And actually, watching the movie, because when I was younger, when I watched the movies, they made no sense to me really. I just watched the fighting parts, and that was it. But I never realized that there was now it makes sense. It's not so much. I guess it is good and evil, but it's like the like I guess normal people, and then
like Earth and the
like
underworld.
Yeah. And there's like the normal people, and then there's like the like or whatever the fuck they're called. But I did not know that, and I always thought Sub-Zero was the good guy.
Yeah, dude, I've always thought Sub-Zero was a good guy.
But it makes sense now. He's got his ice cold, so it makes sense. But like his light colors, and I always assumed he was the good guy.
And I didn't know that Scorpion and Sub-Zero didn't get along.
I knew that they're like polar opposites.
But in the movie, in the original movie, weren't they friends? Didn't they team up? I feel like I remember them teaming
maybe for
up.
like a scene, and then like they got back to hating each other again.
Okay,
kind of like a fucking Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
with the whole Fast and the Furious. Like that's another thing I want to talk about real quick. Just a little side note. Those Fast and the Furious movies. So that movie especially too. So like they fight. Who's first? Is it what's his
Hobbs?
name? No. What's the bad guy's name? With the accent.
Shaw.
Okay,
but there's two Shaws.
Okay, so what's the actor's name?
The
bald dude.
Yeah. Transporter. I don't fucking remember.
God damn.
Jason Statham.
God. So is he's the older brother, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
technically, yeah.
Okay, so they first off they don't kill the little brother, huh?
Mm-mm.
They don't. Okay, they hurt
He's
him
in the hospital.
Yeah. So then this guy. I guess, and it makes sense now when like you watch the previews and Han comes back, because now they made it seem like, well, first off, this guy killed Han, like their brother, their best friend, and yet now they have to team up, and now they're like on the same team, and now they make a Hobbs and Shaw, and like that's literally like the worst guy to be like in a partner with, like
I know
the head of like whatever the fucking The Rock was.
Yeah,
like special CIA forces.
He's like the guy that you
Beret,
call
Navy,
like exactly like
SEALs. Like I don't know what it was, but. They were like, I don't know what the fuck they were. But anyway, so like somehow they become friends. And then like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like who wrote this like storyline to the point where it's like it doesn't, how does the guy that killed one of their brothers, how does he become friends now? Like, do you forget that part?
Dude, I mean, I feel like they're going to do the same thing with John Cena.
And that's another thing.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, and then going back to when I watched Fast and the Furious in theaters, one of the trailers was for the new Fast and the Furious, and it worked out perfectly because it was the last preview before the movie started.
Oh.
So it's funny because you got a little flashback, or like you kind of like that's where it's at now, and then I watched the first one, and I'm like, and the whole time like, how the fuck did we get to where we're at now? And like, it's funny because when this one was coming out, everyone was making memes like fucking the crew's gonna have to fight like. Thanos, or like they're gonna fight in space, and like like if you watch the preview, they're in space. They're like, going to are space. You fucking kidding me? Like at this point, would Paul Walker even be happy with this?
I don't think so.
Like, is he up there like, yo, what?
Like,
like okay, this is me. This is Paul Walker up in heaven, and he's looking down as they're creating the movie, and this is him. He's like, all right, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. They'll come out of the. They'll come out of the plane, and then I got the idea. That's cool. That's really good. We're upping up the game, and then comes out the preview for this one. And he's like, wait, no, I don't think. Wait, no, what do you guys do? No. Like, and you guys are in space now. It doesn't make any sense. Or Tyrese, he came back. Like,
you have a brother?
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like the Asian guy, he's back alive now. Like, how come I can't come back? You know, like he's up there just like, what is going on? Fuck. Yeah, and I feel like because I follow Vin Diesel on Instagram, and he's always like, oh, like. This is what I don't know. I can't do his voice, but that's Sylvester Stallone. Adrian family. But no, so yeah. So then, like I don't know,
because he said that Vin Diesel said that Paul Walker sent him a message, like not like actuals, that John Cena was the next person to be in this franchise.
I don't even think Paul Walker knew who John Cena was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, like I just knew that this guy needed to be in the movies. I just don't like that. Like, if he was a whole brand new character, okay. You hit the dog, bro. That's fucked up.
Oh,
The right here. No, but like he's like if he was a whole brand new character, okay, cool. But his little brother,
yeah. Like how come
he's
no
Tom's
one's
brother.
how come no one's mentioned him?
Yeah,
How
ever.
come what's her? So wait, does that mean Jordana Brewster? What's her name?
Has a little brother?
That
too?
mean that's her brother?
Yeah.
Then? See, like,
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it though. You know.
And something else about the first one. Okay, so you know how they say that him and Letty have been together forever?
Since what, like sixth grade?
Sixth grade, right?
Yeah, sixth to high school.
So, remember in Fast and the Furious where they blow up their car, the green car, and he's like, "So what's up with that?" He's like, "Oh, it's a long story." He's like, "Well, we have 20 miles to walk." Like, he's like, "I have time." He's like, "Well, let's just say it was a business deal gone wrong, and I also slept with his sister."
So Dominic Toretto just admitted to cheating.
Yeah, dude. I was like, because you didn't have sex with her before sixth grade that I know of. Like, dude, I watched it the other day. That's why I was like,
That's crazy.
Dom cheated.
That's a good catch.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I
a
was
good
like,
one.
oh my gosh.
You need to make a video about it now.
On TikTok.
Yeah, there you
It'll go viral.
Yeah. Did anyone catch this?
Like,
you know what? That's cool. So on TikTok, I keep coming across like a few guys that'll like watch like a scene from like a movie, and then they'll like be like, and then their face will go like, and then they'll like zoom in, and then it's like something from another movie. And like, so for instance, like the other day I watched one and it was with I think it was Aquaman.
oh, the Annabelle doll?
Yeah. And it's like, and it's just like, it shows like the bottom of the ocean and you see like a little glimpse of Annabelle the doll, like skims by her.
You know why, right?
Because the same producer that
Director.
Yeah. But like stuff like that. And I'm like, who has time for this shit? like, I guess you, like, I mean, like who has eyes for it? Like, cause when I watch it, I just see a picture and I just get it. Like, okay, I'm undersea. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I get it, you know? And then I just assume my eyes, like my peripherals around, just assume it's trash and seashells and shit. And yeah, I don't like, what can I find?
Well, I never noticed that one until TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I just noticed that because that's actually like them talking to the camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait a minute. Like, because, yeah, like in that movie later on, she's like, well, yeah, she caught his eye in sixth grade, and like they've just been inseparable ever since. And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, like,
yeah, I guess it wasn't inseparable for him.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like,
yeah. But no, like even I mean, obviously everyone knows like usually like the Disney movies,
yeah,
like they usually show the things, but I know there's always a few that I like TikTok points them out, and I catch the main ones, like the Pizza Planet truck is in most of the movies. What else? There's like, what else? The usually it's the bouncy ball with the star on it. That's usually like in a kid's room.
Like all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So like those I get.
And there's sometimes like you actually see Woody and Buzz Lightyear like in the background.
Oh yeah. Or like the little green aliens or something.
Yeah. There's always something. Have you heard of the Pixar theory?
Wait, hold on. If anyone's listening right now, comment like if you guys ever found, if you guys, because I want to know other people's, because there's so many out there. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, Easter eggs. They're all over the place.
So if you guys know about some movies, it doesn't have to be Disney, anything, and you guys notice like a little reference. The ones I like too is like when Spider-Man vs. Batman was coming out, and I think in one of the Batman movies, or Suicide Squad, there was in the background there was a billboard for the movie.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, so just whatever. Yeah, if you guys had seen one, just let me know.
Spider-Man versus Batman. I was like, I'm gonna correct them after. Like, I was like, hey, they're gonna stop watching. They're just gonna. Hey.
You know what though? I'm glad you caught it because like, so sometimes like I post the episodes and I listen to them and I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? Like, everyone's gonna hear me and think that's what I meant. You know, like I could have swore I've said, instead of Joe Biden, I said Joe Budden before.
You did,
the rapper.
You did.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I remember that.
Man, and I can't do. I'm like, fuck it, dude. That's me. I guess I just say things
You should
wrong.
just over the audio like Joe Biden, like like Biden. Hardcore off. Like
yeah, so
that's funny. Yeah. I just thought I had to tell you.
But yeah,
so don't click off. He made a mistake.
Yeah. Thanks for helping. But that would be funny, those Spider-Man vs. Batman.
Yeah.
That's why I laughed even more. I was like,
okay.
Anyways, what's this Pixar theory?
It's too long to get into, Like
on.
for reals, we'll probably be here like the whole hour.
Come on.
But I know. But it's pretty much like.
Give me like a
Yeah, so it's how it starts with Pixar from the beginning, how it was. I think the movie is the girl with Brave, the girl with the bow and arrows.
Okay. I never seen
so
it,
it
but
starts there that the witch made humans into animals, and from there the humans became like more sentient, and then sooner or later they became cars, and then later on they the chip or whatever that humans made to make all these smart like vehicles. So cars is made in an apocalyptic world where all the humans are dead and it's only cars, and then that's why the toys are still they're able to talk. And then sooner or later we become so far in the future that we become Monsters Inc. And then like Wall-E becomes a thing. That's why we're gone. And then the tree in Wall-E is the same tree from Ants or A Bug's Life.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like this whole big old theory about how like
They're all connected.
Humans killed themselves off pretty much, and that's why they Wall-E, like that's why they're gone, and they didn't live throughout that. Like how they came back to Earth, remember?
Yeah.
But and then they didn't live, and like it's just crazy. And then like Boo is the reason like all this starts is because she tries to look for that monster, because that was like a time machine. It wasn't like a door into another like dimension. It was a time machine, so they were going back in time when they were humans, because humans like powered everything and like stuff like that. Like it's intense. Like when I was like listening to all this, and like this guy goes, it's like a 30-minute long video, and like he goes through every single thing, and he's like, this is what happens because of this, and like it's crazy.
That's too much, but that's insane to think that. But I mean, and I know what you're talking about. I've seen a few where like they connect them and all that stuff, and I always just trip out because I'm like, who
who has time for all this?
Yeah, like who had like have you heard that like those theories with like Fairly Odd Parents? That's supposedly like Timmy Turner's like in a coma. Right?
Yeah.
He's in a coma, and his Fairly Odd Parents are actually his real parents.
Yeah,
but they're in the real life, like by his bedside. And like it's like there's all this shit, but the weird thing though is when they like bring up scenes, and it's like
it makes sense.
Like and at the same time I'm like, but when they made this cartoon for kids, were they really planning a creepy backstory?
I know. Well, dude, this is an actual like it actually happened in the show. I don't know when you stopped watching Fairly Odd Parents, but did you see that Timmy made a wish so he can stay 10 years old for like forever?
I'm guessing that's like the Nickelodeon's way of fucking making more episodes. So
well, it's the reason he never aged. Yeah.
And there's an episode about that?
Yeah. He goes to court and everything. Like there's like a big fairy council, and they're like, how long has it been?
Is it the movie one?
No.
It's just an episode?
It's just an episode, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And it's
they
like
make
when
a big
he has
deal about
poof
it.
and stuff. Like it's like
way
later on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like it's like he's been 10 years old for like 20 years or 30 years or something like that.
Huh.
Like, and no one caught it because everyone was like, oh, well, it's the same, but no one caught it till later, and they just found out that Cosmo and Wanda did like just all these water bottles, just like a wish that they weren't supposed to do, and it's just like it explains like why he hasn't aged.
What the?
Yeah, dude, I was like, they really got that deep into it. Like
I missed all that. I did not see that.
Yeah,
one.
I didn't watch it either. But
that was probably like the newer ones.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, but no, all those things are crazy because, like I said, it's a kids show. Like
well, yeah, like SpongeBob is supposed to be the 7 deadly sins.
Oh yeah, but honestly, like I don't think so much that's what they are. I think that's just what they're based off of. Like someone was like, oh, what would the 7 deadly sins characters be like? You know,
I just remember hearing that show was to teach kids more about sea life.
I don't know how the fuck
I don't either. I don't either. But I heard that it was originally made to be educational.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you learn about sponge like under the water, and I never knew that there was actually sponges under the water. Like
I didn't know that until now. So thank you.
So yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I don't think it's an actual sponge, but it looks like a sponge. But yeah, it was originally made for education purposes. But now it's SpongeBob.
Yeah, I
fucking love SpongeBob though.
Show. I like it. I liked it before, not so much now.
Yeah, the older.
I don't know
ones
what
for
they're
sure.
doing. It's like Fast and the Furious. What are you guys doing now?
Oh, so going way back to that, I'm just glad that there's only 2 more movies, this one and one more.
Yeah.
For that saga, and it's done.
Technically, it's one more because aren't they splitting this last one into 2 parts? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, if they do that, then yeah, 2 more. But I heard that it was only 10 and that's it. But the original director from the first one's coming back.
Is it the Asian guy, little Asian?
Justin Lin.
Justin, yeah, okay.
So
then good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
dude. So it should be badass. Like it should hopefully go back to what it was originally meant to be.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
How many? Okay, real quick, right now, how many memes do you think there's gonna be of like when the movie comes out? It's like they said John Cena was gonna be it, but I never saw him.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be the whole thing. Like, what are you guys talking about? He's never been in there, dude. That's so crazy that joke has been going on for like
it's still
20 years. Like,
yeah, like it's so stupid.
It's his fault too.
It really is. Like, you can't see me. I don't even watch wrestling, and I fucking know that.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, dude.
But yeah,
yeah. Oh my god, bro! All the memes that are gonna be so funny.
What about what we got coming up next? The Jake Paul fight. Is it Jake Paul, Logan Paul?
It's Logan Paul,
the older brother.
Logan Paul, yeah.
Fighting Mayweather. So today,
dude, today was.
I didn't even watch it. So you did? Did you watch it?
No, I only saw like little highlights.
So do you have any idea what happened? So I guess what today Logan had a press conference.
Yeah, it was their first like face to face.
Oh yeah, okay, with Mayweather.
Yeah,
and I don't know exactly what happened either. I just saw like the clip where Jake takes his hat. And then they're like arguing about something, and he takes his hat, and then they kind of fight. And then I saw, and then before you got here, I was watching this other one where like it was showing Logan was like really mad, and like Mayweather was like really mad too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like yeah,
I saw that, but Logan got in a fight with somebody else, like on the side, right? Not with Mayweather.
Yeah, you saw that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, because there's a bunch of angles. There's a lot of videos that are kind of different.
Dude,
angles.
everyone, the cameras are like,
oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Dude, yeah.
And there's one where like you see Mayweather like off to the right, and then like onto the left where there's like a wall. It's like Logan's fighting some other guy.
Yeah, I don't know who.
And he's like fucking heated. Yeah, it's like, and like I'm like I think you're fighting the wrong guy. Like,
dude, the size difference though.
It's so it's I don't, and that's the thing. I don't know too much about boxing, so I don't know how much like size compared to actual like knowledge of boxing is like how much a difference it would make.
It was I think the weight difference from them is like. I think he said 160 or 180 to like 120 or something like that.
You know what's funny too is this fight.
Not 120. That seems too low. It's like 140.
Who's that? What?
Mayweather.
Are they fighting in different?
They're hardcore because it's like 6'2".
It's an exhibition, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's 6'2" to a 5'8" guy. So.
That's true. Yeah. You know what's funny about this fight? Because I just thought about this right now. It was kind of like a would you not a would you rather.
Like, can you imagine?
Like imagine if they were talking to Mayweather and they're like, all right, here's the plan. Like, let's say you have to fight Logan Paul, but he stays at his weight but you get to pick where you fight. Would you do it? Like it was like they were all just sitting around the campfire talking, and then like that's how it came to be.
And
or like they did the opposite to like Logan. They were like, you get to fight Mayweather, you get to stay your weight. Or whatever, but he's also like the world's greatest boxer. Like, would you do it?
Yeah,
it's one of those, and they were just like, "Hey, we should do that. We should really do that."
And right now, I feel like that's the thing to do, especially as a big boxer. Fight one of these like influencers.
Sucks though,
and it does suck. But look how much money. I mean, the Jake Paul Ben Askren money came in.
It just sucks because I can only imagine like how a professional boxer feels. Like imagine like right now. I mean, not in the boxing world, but like as far as like social media and like I would say news wise goes, I feel like these fucking Paul brothers are more famous than like Canelo, and like the Mayweather like as far as like their name goes, and so like because because boxing is also an older sport, so Mayweather and they're probably like the older crowd. That's who they know who they are, but then you got Logan Paul. And we got the Paul brothers that their fan base is now older people as well as these young kids that they pulled in from Disney Channel and shit. And so they have like a bigger fan base. But like I kind of feel bad because like for like I said, like Canelo and stuff, it's like they have to fight these people to gain what they rightfully had.
Yeah.
Like, you know, their belts, and like they should be the top name. When you hear boxing, you should think Canelo, Mayweather, not fucking Logan Paul from YouTube or Jake Paul from Disney Channel.
Well, dude, and it sucks, because look, Mayweather and Canelo have been fighting since like birth, since little kids.
They like sacrifice so much shit for it, and these guys come out of nowhere.
Like 3-4 years ago, they barely started.
Have you seen? Go ahead. Sorry.
Logan hasn't even won a fight technically. He's had 2
you're
professional
right,
fights, but he lost one and he tied one. And then Jake is 3-0 technically. Have you seen all those TikToks though?
What's that?
Like, they're like, all right, Jake, you have 3 fighters. He's like, one. He's like, he's a professional boxer. He's 12-0. He's up and coming. So he's won all of them by knockouts, and he's ready. And he's at your weight class. He's like, who else we got? He's like, we got a MMA fighter. He's older, but he's like he has a good up game. So he should be a pretty good fight for you. He's like, who else you got? He's like, we got a 40-year-old retired janitor from high school, and he just got out of hip surgery, and he says he's ready to fight you. He's like, that one.
Yeah, I did see that.
I was like, oh my God.
I just saw that like probably today. So
Yeah,
funny. But there's so many out there right now.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a joke.
Yeah,
it really is. And like,
It really is. Yeah, it sucks.
yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. What's the word? Like, I don't think I'm a hater. Cause like I listen to Impulsive, which is the older brother Logan Paul's podcast. It's interesting. They have some really good guests. I like that. You hear about all their little drama, like between him and what's the guy Mike,
yeah,
and like he didn't bring him to Puerto Rico, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw that. Yeah.
So I respect them, and I like their content.
Yeah.
I've never seen any Jake's like videos.
Honestly, me either.
Like, unless it was like someone making fun of it, like Cody Ko used to do, like make fun of another YouTube video. But other than that, I've never seen any of his. So like I like their stuff, but what they're doing like with this whole boxing, and what makes me more mad is what they're doing is what we're doing right now. Like, I mean, what their goal is what we're doing right now. Talking about them and like not liking that they're doing this, because, and that's what I think that's why they're making so much money, is because people are paying so much money just to see them get knocked out and shut up. Like,
and I get it. If you want to be a boxer, like Jake, I feel like that's what he's wanting to do more than anything.
I think so too. I think he's
and I get it, but I don't think he should be like everybody else. Like, start with like these guys, like make same like record as you. Start with a guy that's 3-0, and then you beat that one, go 4-0, 5-0. Like, just keep going up until you're able to get to like a Mayweather or a Canelo guy.
Yeah.
Like, I would get it then. Then I'm like, okay, cool. You proved yourself.
Yeah, these two guys almost got like a cheat code in boxing.
Yeah.
Like, they somehow skipped all the levels. They unlocked all the attributes. And now they're just like top-notch fighters to
they
fight
pay like
Mayweather.
the game pass. Like, let's just do it. Like,
they have the Game Shark little pass that you fucking put in your controller. Like, they
left down, right up, left down, right up.
He's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Fucking moving around like he's
You
in
just
Grand
see
Theft
them
Auto.
in their house, like
Hopping.
like.
But no, yeah.
Are you okay?
So like, dude, like they've gotten lucky, and like they're doing it right though. But the thing that sucks is I feel like Jake's gone. He's too far in. Two, he should have been knocked out the first 2 fights. Now he's so far in. He's starting to change. He's starting to turn people. I listen to a lot of podcasts where like before even the Nate Robinson fight, when he fought the little basketball player.
Yeah.
They were like, he's gonna get knocked out. Nate Robinson's a basketball player. He's a natural athlete. Everyone was saying the shit. Then he gets knocked out. They're like, oh shit, maybe he can fight. But then they're like, oh, there's no way he's gonna knock out Ben Askren. And then he knocks out Ben Askren. Literally the next day, Monday, because the fight's on Saturday. That Monday, all these podcasts are popping up that I watched that had just been uploaded, and everything's about the fight, and they're all talking about like, man, people gotta be careful because Jake Paul, he's a real fighter now. Like,
all of a sudden,
all of a sudden, and now going into the next fight, there's gonna be it's not gonna be so much underdog. It's gonna be either even. It's gonna be it's changing a lot. So Jake's at the point where he's already too deep in. Like, he might as well just keep going in with this, and there's nothing like, and that's the thing that sucks. Like, if Mayweather knocks out Logan, like, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Because the younger brother, he's into boxing, and kudos to him. That fucking guy boxed with one of the greatest boxers in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have a little bit more respect for Logan for that.
Yeah.
Because he's actually, one, he's fighting an actual boxer, and 2, one of the greatest boxers.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool, dude. Like, even if you lose, and that's the thing, it's a win-win for him.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's both.
Yeah.
I mean, Mayweather's already fucking rich, but this is going to be a big bank for him.
Exactly, yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but I do see what you mean. Like, Logan's actually fighting a boxer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But I guess,
I feel like we're going to get, I mean, it was already scheduled, but a Mayweather-Jake Paul fight too.
You know, I'm saying right now, if Logan knocks out Mayweather, then like this shit's rigged. 100%.
I don't think Mayweather would do that though.
Get knocked out?
Yeah. You have to give him the biggest payday in fucking under the table.
Well, no,
Of
that's what I'm
course.
saying. That's what, okay, but that's yeah, but like, I don't know, but then with Mayweather, he's also hasn't been in boxing much. But he also has outside ventures, I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
So
well,
he's always.
They
like,
said to
loaded
this
with
day,
money.
like he still hasn't left the gym, the
Oh.
boxing gym. He's
no,
still training every day.
But I'm saying like it's not a source of income for him at this
Oh
point.
yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
Mayweather.
Yeah.
Like his last fight, I truly think he lost because we're talking about Conor McGregor now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think he lost because he's at the point he's a billionaire. He has a
Yeah.
yacht. He has a Lamborghini yacht. You know what I'm saying? He has so much money coming in that he's not as hungry for it as like these other guys that fucking
Yeah.
they're like
That need it.
yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
they're like I'm either gonna knock you out or I'm gonna die. Like they're fucking psycho.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
just like he's like oh, I just want to get back on the fucking yacht. Like, and I think mid fight he was like, "What am I doing? I have so much money. Like, if I like him winning that fight, and I don't know how much it was, maybe like $1 million. That's what like you know,
Yeah.
like he puts that into his bank account and he doesn't see a difference.
He's like, oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Lives off the interest.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
1.1 billion.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do numbers.
Yeah.
I
I know. I get you. Yeah, dude. I mean, but we go back to it. It's getting us talking. It's getting everybody talking.
It is.
It's trending, and I'm pretty sure if I check Twitter right now, that's gonna be trending.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah.
I'm gonna be talking about this for a while because
Yeah.
The
I mean,
net-
until it happens. I mean, it's January 9th, which is right around the corner too. So
January.
yeah, dude. June. See, we're just
See,
both
you
fucking
saved
up.
me, Spider-Man versus Batman, and I saved you.
I know. Yeah, but it's like
I was like, yeah, next year.
he's like,
Um,
no, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
But no, what I'm saying is because like I know the next few people I have on are like big into like boxing or sports in
Okay.
general. So this is
Oh,
gonna be a
yeah.
good topic. But it's also just cool to get other people's opinions because
Yeah.
there's actual people out there that are like they like the Paul brothers, like
Yeah.
like legit, like
Yeah.
they're like rooting for them every time, and I don't know why. I think they just
I
they just
think-
want to be different.
I think it's gonna be hard in this one because a lot of people hate Mayweather too, but like
Not as much as the Paul brothers.
exactly.
That's
But I
yeah.
think Logan Paul right now, I don't feel like he's trying to go for that bad guy look.
no, but he's guilty by association.
Exactly,
Jake fucking ruins it
exactly.
for him.
So Jake, he's trying to go for that like, oh, I'm fucking,
I'm the bad
like,
boy.
egotistical, like I'm the bad boy, like no one's gonna beat me type guy. And Logan's like okay, well we're gonna fight. I'm gonna talk shit to you. But and then Jake comes in and he's like, hey, fuck you, like
Yeah.
I fucked your wife. And like you're just like, bro, like calm the fuck down, like, bro, yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, I don't know. What else we got next?
But we're gonna watch it, so
I'm gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely that shit makes me mad. But who knows? Who cares, right?
Dude, if Logan Paul ends up knocking him out, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
I know. I should bet my money on Logan now.
He's gonna be the underdog.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I know.
he's gonna be the underdog.
But no. Have you ever bet?
No,
No.
I don't get that. Like the plus 100, minus 300.
Oh, same.
I don't get that. I'm just like,
I just learned what
they're like, oh shit, do you see the odds? I'm like, oh damn.
yeah, like over under,
Yeah.
like all this. Yeah, and then
I just gave up my secret.
I
Everyone's
just
gonna be like, you don't know shit.
I know. I just learned what a parlay was like 2 months ago. Oh, it's like when you win. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's when you win 3. So like, say if you bet. So for instance, like say if UFC fights, say you bet on the last 3 fights and you win them all. That's you. That's like a parlay. Like you get what I'm saying?
So you have to win all 3.
I think it's either. I think it either has to be 3 or more.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be like it can't be like. You get what I'm saying? It can't be like 4 fights and then like you lost one. It has to
Yeah.
be all. You have to win.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like shut it
But
down.
you win big.
Yeah, I could be wrong too. People are probably listening like, what the fuck? No, that's not how you do it.
Like,
You know another thing I'm confused by? That everyone all of a sudden is fucking
cryptocurrency.
currency fucking what is it?
Dude, I'm making fucking bank right now.
Are
with
you doing this
Doge.
shit too?
Yeah.
Should I be doing it?
You should have started last week. Oh. Dude, I'm being serious. Like within the last week, it shot up like 30 cents.
Dude, but I don't know what I'm doing. That's like real
Dude,
money.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm fucking putting money and I doubled it already. So I'm doing something, right?
Oh no. Oh no, Andy. Oh no.
Dude, well, my friend, he's shout out Adrian. He's the one that like I call him my financial advisor because I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And he's like, yeah, it looks good. I bought some. I'm like, cool. I just buy some. Dude, well,
You're
I'm
insane.
I don't put in like thousands of dollars though. I put in like, I have $100. Like, let me put it in.
I feel like
I have
I'd
like 20. Like
Oh,
I don't
okay.
do like
Okay.
like him, like my homie, like he puts in big money because he's already played with that. He does his research. He like actually looks it up. Like I don't. Like I'm just like, hey, like you think I should? He's like, yeah. Like so.
Yeah. See, like, and that's the thing is like everyone's talking about it right now too. Like all this stuff. And I'm just so confused, and I want to get in on it.
Yeah.
It's like, you remember when you were younger and like Pokemon were like
never
a thing?
understood it.
And I never understood it, but like I saw everyone else did it,
Yeah.
and I wanted them because everyone else had them, and I got them, and once I had them, I was like, I don't know what to do with them. So like people were actually playing. I didn't know how to understand how to play Pokemon. Like I didn't get it, so I just had like, oh, look at my collection, guys, and that was it. Like I was just
I
was
can
a
refer
poser.
you, bro.
Well, see,
You get $25 in Bitcoin, so
I don't know what to do with it,
you keep it,
and do what with it.
dude. So I've had the Bitcoin. They give you $25 because my
Do you get
friend
an actual
referred
coin,
me.
or is that not real?
No, it's not real.
It's not real?
It's just on the internet.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, so because my friend referred me, I got $25, which is not even one Bitcoin. It's like 0.0005 of a Bitcoin, and it's because it's $25 out of $55,000. So
55,000. That's how much one Bitcoin is.
one Bitcoin is. Yeah.
Wow.
So as of right now, it's been going up like crazy. But even last year, it was like at 38,000. So it's gone up crazy.
So if someone puts 38,000, they get one Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's insane.
So, and it keeps growing. Like, so let's say you bought it when it was at 38. Right now it's at 55,000. So you've made that $20,000.
So,
and you get to sell it whenever you want. Like,
so I will get into it, but my thing is, like, I think I'm 27. I don't think I am 27.
hey, right?
I'm 27. Like, if I don't know it by now, I'm not gonna learn it. I have other things to try to learn right now. Like,
Yeah.
So my plan is, because my little brother, he's into it, like big time, and he's just constantly like researching stuff. So my plan is, when the podcast blows up, when I start making money, I'm just gonna give it to him because I trust him. He's my brother, so I'm just gonna have him be like
Dog Dane Cook.
Don't
do it.
Dane Cook.
You don't know what happened to Dane Cook?
No.
Okay, I'll get into that.
Okay. and then he can just do my my fucking. Well, obviously, in a few years he's gonna gain more knowledge.
Yeah.
He's just getting into it.
Dude, honestly, I would just recommend just put in like $10 for like.
No, I want to see big change.
No,
that's
why. But okay, no, but
because I put $10 and in 6 years it's up to $80. Like,
but that's what I mean. But your brother will be like, okay, well, we got somewhere. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like
Practice?
Yeah, no, your brother will be like, okay, you already have like $1,000 or whatever, because supposedly Dogecoin is supposed to fucking blow up.
That shit's so stupid.
So, and it's gonna be crazy because it's gonna be like you're gonna completely forget about it, and then you're gonna log in and you're like, oh my god, I have $10,000.
Yeah.
So
can't I just like put it in like the safe ones, like Tesla?
So Tesla's like $800 for one share.
Yeah, well, this is when I'm making money. So
yeah.
So okay, let's just say I'm making money, and my limit
so right
for
now
stocks
cryptocurrency is like
is 5,000.
Yeah.
Say I'm making money. Okay, so
Yeah.
say I want to put 1,000 in, or like 2,000, like 3. Tesla would be one. Because it's how much? $800.
Yeah. Apple.
What's 8 plus 8?
Dude, 1,600.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
see, I could get
Yeah, you can get
2 shares.
Yeah.
And then I'll put one in like
Apple.
I was thinking Apple or Amazon.
Yeah.
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 So see, like that's the thing that was like.
But those are stocks. Cryptocurrency is a whole different. It's a stock, but it's different. Because
And all this time, I thought I was talking about the same thing. I thought cryptocurrency and stock was just like.
So cryptocurrency is an actual currency. Like if you get a Bitcoin, there's a lot of companies that are like, yeah, we'll take Bitcoin. You can buy Tesla. I think that's why it was going up like crazy, because they were saying that they take Bitcoin now to buy a car.
Okay.
So that's what's crazy about it. Like you can now use cryptocurrency to buy stuff.
That makes sense.
Like a stock, it's just there. And if Tesla, for whatever reason, tanks the next day, you just lost $1,600.
So how does that work? So you lose $1,600, and then say in a few months they like start going back up. You have to put in more money, or that money just comes back up.
It just stays. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
it's gambling. You're gambling.
But technically, you're not losing it for good. It's not permanent.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Because like exactly,
Like if they somehow like shoot back up, and then when it's like at a certain, like at a high area, like you feel comfortable, you just take it out.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
Yeah,
And
you
so
can
what?
sell
You
it.
just take it out and you get the money right then and there. You gotta wait like a few months or some shit.
No, like a couple days.
Really?
Yeah,
So at any moment you could just back out and take your money.
dude, that's what I'm saying. You should just do it, just put in like $100.
Dude, that's why I love this podcast, because I meet people like you, meet people like Dre. So I met Dre. I'm going to change my whole body because I'm going to start working out.
Hell yeah.
I've been drinking like a lot of water. Like normally.
What are we doing?
I know.
Past like
Yeah.
2-3
So,
podcasts.
and you know what? Normally I go one day where I just drink water all day and I'm like, I'm healthy, you know, after I just drank 6 days straight of alcohol. And so like, but no, legit, like I've been going pretty good. Like as far as the diet goes, water consumption, I'm drinking a lot of water. I mean, we just bought a case of like, 24 of them, and we just bought, and like Monday, they're almost already gone.
Yeah.
And that's mainly me. I know it is. Because Saida just fills up her water bottle and then comes back and just dumps it later on when she don't drink the rest of the water. Yeah. So, fuck the fishes, right? But, so no, legit, like I've been doing good. So I met Dre and then fucking changing my life around in about, I don't know, like a month or two, I'm going to have a 6-pack. And then now we're good friends. And now you just told me about, stocks.
Yeah.
And cryptocurrency, and I'm going to put money into them. I'm going to be shredded, and I'm going to be a stockbroker. Can I get that title now or no? Once I do it,
I think once you get like,
what's a stockbroker? Is that the same thing?
no, stockbrokers are like you
like,
give their money,
right,
and you're like, here, invested, or I want to invest it in this, and they're like, okay, cool. Well, that's why it's funny, because in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street,
yeah,
that's what they do. But I don't know if you remember, is like, you don't want to make them sell, you want to make them hold, and when they sell, you take a little bit, but you put it right back into the stock market so it can keep going up. So
yeah,
that's what
I'm gonna have to watch that part again.
Yeah. It's like in the beginning of it's literally like it's the Matthew McConaughey and Leonardo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a great
but
movie.
cryptocurrency, yeah, it's amazing. That's one of my top 5 movies for sure.
I know.
But yeah, cryptocurrency right now, I mean, it's the way of the future.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I wanted to say this earlier and it just popped back in my head. Going back to Disney and cars, why do the cars have door handles on them then?
Because they're cars.
They used to be.
Yeah, they were cars for humans. They said that they kept the personality of whoever drove them before.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense,
dude. I know
it makes sense, but at the same time, the voice, like the actor, the like character goes with the type of car.
Yeah,
like Lightning McQueen sounds like a douchebag. I'm pretty sure, you know, he's a NASCAR driver. But that was a weird thing because I assume NASCAR drivers, like the other ones, had country accents.
Yeah.
And he just had normal, like, regular guy accent. But other than that, like, Doc, you could totally tell, like, that's his voice matches the car. The lowrider, Tito, like fucking Cheech.
Yeah.
Or Chong, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
They're both Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. Yeah. Yeah, they have an explanation for all that.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
Okay. Because when you said that, I was like, wait, but I've seen they have little handles and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But that's why they live like for a long time, because it's just like they're sentient beings. Like
that's why there's Rusties.
Yeah.
Dude, stop moving the camera. Keeps chewing on this.
I know, she's just playing with her toy.
Oh, sorry. I had something I was gonna say.
I know this has just been like a podcast.
It's been really good though. I like it. Like I'm trying to realize like things with like when I have you on, it's not so much we just kind of like throw around. Like we can actually like your specialty is like movies and entertainment and stuff, so it kind of helps.
It's awesome.
So
I love movies.
Yeah, so just keep doing that.
Okay.
Dude,
one big news, which is crazy, is for the first time this year, or even since last year, there's gonna be a movie that's only in theaters. And in the trailer, it says only in theaters, which was like fucking crazy to see.
Wait, so there's a movie, so once it's done, you can't watch it?
No. So you know how all the movies that have come out so far, like Mortal Kombat, King Kong, they've been on HBO Go or HBO Max and the theater.
That's not a big deal. So it's just going back to normal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's big because it's like it's been like 2 years, like a year and a half or whatever.
I think I you know what? I think you know what, like as bad as COVID and Corona has been, like it's been really shitty. Like say like about 90% shitty, but like there's been some 10% good that's been coming out of it. Like I think they should stick to movies in the theaters and HBO Max.
I don't.
Because one, it keeps people that really don't want to go to the, like, you know what I'm saying? There's people that don't really want to go to the theater. So it keeps them out. And at the same time, like if you want to watch at home, you can just stay home and watch. Like you have the option
Yeah.
to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think theaters are gonna go out of business because clearly there's a lot of people
Yeah.
that would want to go watch it. They just love the atmosphere,
So
date nights and stuff.
I
So
think what they should do is what they were doing in the beginning,
Mhm.
as in like you can go to the theater or you can pay like $30 to rent it.
oh, okay.
So I
That's
don't know. I'm all
stupid.
about like
that's stupid.
No.
$30 to rent it?
that's what they were doing for the movies.
Might as well-
You could still do it, but what I'm trying to say is like because I'm just thinking that like as an actor especially, like sooner or later you're not gonna be making money off of these movies.
It'll
Like
be
that's the reason why they're doing it. Like
okay. So that's one. So would you say like a movie theater is like what's the word when like it no matter what it'll never go out of style?
and I feel like it will sooner or later.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think something will take it out?
Just right now. I mean, Netflix, Amazon, just watching it at home.
Dude, that's another thing.
I love movie theaters, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, I
Yeah.
will go to a movie every time
Mhm.
because it's a whole different feeling. And it's true. Like, when you're watching a movie here at home, you're watching it and you're like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, pause it.
I love that.
And in the movie theaters, you can't do that.
Uh-huh.
And I hate that. but it just gives the whole experience. You know, you're at the movie theaters, you're like, fuck, I don't want to leave because this movie's so good. And here, like, you're like, I'm going to pause it. Like, I'll maybe watch it later.
Yeah.
Like, or like someone's talking or they're like on their phone and like,
Yeah, you just pause it. Can you shut the fuck up?
yeah,
Like-
exactly. Like, but like in the movie theater, it's just, I don't know. I'll never get tired of the theater.
You know what? If you watch a movie from home, you know, that means less theater shootings.
It's
If you're
true.
not in a theater, you can't be in a theater shooting.
It's true.
Wouldn't that be a good time? You heard me. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Now,
you know,
now you make me look like the bad guy because I want to go to theater.
you know, like my friend Andy always says, you can't skin a chicken if you're driving a Honda Civic,
It's true.
and that's just what he tells me all the time.
Very true.
But but yeah, no, I fucking going back to it.
But I mean, it's perfect. You're saying that you want to watch it at home
Mhm.
because
Just sometimes
okay.
certain movies, like I do want to watch Mortal Kombat and Donkey Kong
King Kong
and Hong Kong.
and Hong Kong.
I want to watch in those like movies like that are real
Yeah.
like crazy graphics and stuff. Of course, I want to watch it in a big theater, you know. But like if it's like some I don't know a comedy movie, I just watch it at home.
Yeah.
You know, not that I'm saying there's anything like it's just less. There's no point when you watch like a comedy or like a romance. There's no point for a huge screen.
I get
You
you.
know what I'm saying? It's overkill.
Dude,
Like, well, why is there a big screen when there's like a guy and a girl making out here and the rest of the back is just like the lake or something? You know?
yeah.
At least in like Marvel or like
There's stuff over
there's
here.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh shit, you see that? Yeah. So it's stupid.
I'm just waiting for Top Gun, bro.
Dude, I'm so mad about that. I had that on my calendar.
Yep.
We had dates planned for it. Like almost like what like a like.
You're going with us, right, to Phoenix?
I'll go. I didn't know we were going. When are we going?
We talked right when it comes out.
When's it coming
I'm either planning to go Thursday, the very first day, or Friday, but I want to go Thursday for the first weekend,
When's it come out?
November 19th.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a long time.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'm talking about like IMAX, like
Bruh, that movie's like 2 years done. Like it's been done for 2 years.
I know.
Like when that movie comes out, like the next month, part 2 better come out. Like
they better be finished.
they better be fucking done.
Yeah.
But yeah, this shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, so this year Tom Cruise is actually gonna start filming the space movie.
Oh, that one where he's filming a movie in space where he's
Yeah.
actually in space.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first actor to ever
You know
film
what?
an actual movie.
I don't mean to be a buzzkill, but when I watch that movie, the whole time I'm gonna be like, could have just done it in a studio.
It's true.
Could have just done this in a studio. I would have been.
Yeah.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can. Whatever you guys did on fucking Mars or the fuck they're gonna go, you can do the same shit in a studio and probably make it look 10 times better.
It's just
Like why?
It's just
They better not make me charge. They better not charge me more for that movie.
like, bro,
I didn't tell you to go up there.
Hey, the fuel was $10,000 a mile. Like, we had to take food, which was another $30,000.
NASA
Like,
gonna be like, you got that gas money?
you got
though?"
the gas money though. they're gonna be at the entrance like card. Get a card.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, the fuck? I'm like, hey, I didn't fucking tell him to do that.
Like, you guys fucking wanted to do this.
That's just stupid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, but I just feel like it's the whole like, oh, it's gonna be the first movie, and
Mm.
SpaceX is gonna help. So
Yeah.
like Elon Musk. So
Yeah, but like he don't have a great track record.
yeah,
Like I feel like every time he posts a video, it's never a spaceship that made it past orbit. And then like the one with his cyber truck, they threw a rocket. Like he was just like
that wasn't supposed to happen. Dude, if he fucking kills Tom Cruise, I'm coming after you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised Tom Cruise is still alive.
Dude, I know.
Out of all the celebrity deaths there's been, I'm really surprised.
Just all the shit he does.
Just that and like he's short.
He's my height.
Is
The
he?
fuck? Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's 5'8".
You're
5'8"?
5'8"?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am taller than you. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense.
Yeah. I love him.
But yeah, so
I mean,
I'm surprised he's lasted this long.
I went to the Hollywood, with the hands and feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Same size hands. It'd be perfect.
Wow.
I hope everyone stopped listening now. And then they just come back later. They're like, "What?"
Yeah, like,
Marley's like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck are you guys even talking?
Yeah,
They're gonna have to rewind. How the fuck old am I? They're gonna have to go back a few seconds to be
Yeah,
like
double
oh,
tap
okay, now
like
I know
30
where I'm at.
Tom Cruise. Okay.
But yeah, it's already been like an hour, so we're gonna wrap this up
shit.
because I know you got to go soon. You have a lot of things you got to do. I can't really talk about it right now, but you have a lot of things you got to do. So
Start crying out.
yeah. Oh, my bad. So thank you for coming out here right
course.
after work, after working double shift,
Triple.
36 hours,
I'm on the clock right now.
48 hours. Why did I say 36 hours? I don't know. 52
I'm
hours.
going right back to
Yeah.
work.
So, so thank you for coming here.
Thank you, everybody.
Like and subscribe to my channel. I gotta start saying that more. I gotta really promote that
you gotta
more.
tell people.
Like and subscribe to my channel. I have Instagram at Jordan Atondo, at Slav on the Pod, at Andy Canchola Official _ or nothing.
No,
All right, just like that.
keep it simple.
All right, cool. We're out.